ladies and gentlemen, this has been very, very fun. Keep coming back and supporting us. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks. See you later. Good night. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Where is he? Paul! Paul Smith! Paul Smith! He's not in the room. Where is he? Where is he? Thinks he's too good to close the show because he's got fucking new teeth, does he, yeah? Three minutes about Paul Smith. Oh. Now that's a challenge I'm willing to accept. What? Hang on, look. He needs translating as it is. No! You can fucking wait there a minute now. They told me to do 15 minutes. I've done 16 minutes. I went to leave. You weren't here. They've demanded 3 minutes about you, so sit and fucking listen, lad. Yeah, mate. There you go. Let's start with Paul Smith's ill-fated wedding day. Yeah, the first one. Yeah. This is a marriage that lasted 3 months. Took him longer to get his fucking teeth done and he was married. Oh. Oh, this is funny. Right, what should I do the wedding day story? You haven't told them that. That's a good one, that, yeah. So, January the 30th, 2019. A young man called Paul Smith. Was it January the 29th? You remembered it well. Yeah, it's alright. You can try and make me look like a dickhead. All you like, lad. So, this isn't going to be stand-up funny, but you'll enjoy it anyway, okay? This isn't a refined story. So, me and the owner of this wonderful comedy club, his name's Paul Blaze, really good mates of ours, we were co-best men at Paul Smith's first wedding. At his second wedding, it's just the other guy, because he's not asked about pissing me off anymore. So on his wedding day, I brought a bottle of lovely whiskey. So we're partial to a nice whiskey, nice straight one. I bought a bottle of Lagavulin 16-year-old whiskey. It's a fucking doozy. And we drank that before the first course came on. So we were stood at the altar. I'd filled a hip flask with the whiskey, and we were just passing it between the three of us. And then we then went to the food, and we were staying in the same hotel that the wedding was in. So the whiskey was in my room. Went and got it down. We had it while we were waiting for the food. Got quite drunk. We carried on drinking the whole round that day. We'd have a bottle of Miller, like the light draft thing, and then we'd also have a whiskey with it. And we got quite drunk. Now, I can handle my ale quite well because I'm a fat cunt, right? And Paul Blair, the owner of this comedy club, can drink like no man I've ever met in my entire life. It's quite fucking terrifying. And this guy is an absolute pussy, okay? The first time I ever went drinking with Paul Smith, he cried because I squeezed a woman's tit. And I'm not... That's not a lie, is it, Paul? She squeezed my tit, I squeezed hers back, and he said, if he doesn't apologise to you right now, I will never speak to him ever again. And here we are. So the night goes on. We're having a really good time. And it comes the time of the evening for the first dance. The most look forward to event of any wedding. I think we can all agree. It's about 7 o'clock at night, a reasonable time. We'll do the first dance at 7 o'clock at night, because at 7 o'clock at night, the groom couldn't possibly be so drunk that he can't dance. Or so we thought. He couldn't do it. It was literally his then wife and soon to be woman. Holding him up for 6 minutes straight. But she knew what she was buying into. She knew he was a lightweight. So they finished the dance and she said to us, me and co-best man, the other Paul, just do us a favour and put him in bed. And we did. We put him in bed at exactly, and I checked this earlier because I told this story to Daniel Sloss, one of the comedians who was on tonight. We put him in bed at 8:15, like the first half of a Champions League game. Yeah. That's when Paul Smith went to bed on his own wedding day. And it's got quite a happy ending this, so sort of. We put him in bed at 8:15, absolutely fucked, passed out, and me and the other guy, Paul, we made a decision between us as co-best men. We said we're going to come and wake him up at 10 p.m. We'll leave him till 10 p.m. and then we'll come and wake him up and say, look, you've had enough of a nap. It's now time to carry on with your wedding, lad. You're just going to have to fucking soldier through it. Good decision. That's enough time, innit? Can I give him? Yeah. Not for Paul. Do you know what, though? He's going to enjoy the end of this story because it's a true hero story on his part. I have took the piss out of him a bit here. It got to 9:05, about 50 minutes after we put him in bed, and someone tapped me on the shoulder and said, is that Paul Smith standing at the buffet? Now, he was standing at the buffet. In one hand, he had a bottle of Miller and a whiskey that he'd got himself. And I don't know how he did that, because we'd specifically asked the bartender to not give him any more alcohol. And in his other hand, he had the tongs, and he was getting himself some food from the buffet. And I approached him as a nice guy, as his best man, and said, hiya, Paul, you're all right, lad? Because we put you in bed an hour ago. And he went to me, for fuck's sake, you're not me ma. I just needed a cunting nap. Paul Smith got the best second win I've ever seen anyone have. And the last two people up drinking that night were me and him. And it's an honour to have shared the stage with the great man tonight. It's been fun. I'll see you later. Good night.